All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, few better fight atmospheres than this one. We're at the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. Fans are lathered early. We're going to have some throaty Canadians by the time this night's over.
They're in the building early. They stay late. Canadians are there for a fight, and they show up in droves. Clean punch. Oh, left hook.
So the newly minted Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Kaitlyn Chookagian, showing off that footwork and the jab here early.
Yeah, you know, she is a grappler, and she has developed in that skill. But what makes Kaitlyn Chookagian special is her ability to move around the octagon effortlessly and fight behind that beautiful jab. She is a high-level boxer, and it has shown throughout her UFC career.
Hook lands.
There's another one.
Oh. Now getting that left hand home to the target. Nice crack there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. It looked like maybe she was going to set up the side kick, and there it is.
She did a good job of getting that foot up and right to the target.
Big power shot there.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank. Lands a quick jab.
Just missed with the left there. Under 2 minutes now to go round one.
Big kick lands.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Straight right is there. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, high amplitude head kick.
Another strike to the head lands. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, we want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that deep.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. DC, a lot of high-level striking and punching over those previous 5 minutes.
Man, she did a lot of good in that round. A lot of good. But it was the punches that really did allow her to take control of the round. What a great round. Can she build on that?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Oh, nice.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut. But right now, it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Nice jab there by Kaitlyn Chookagian. Footwork on point, and she has found a home for that lead left all night.
She is about as pure a boxer as we have in the UFC. The way that she moves around the octagon shows that she has spent a lot of time in the squared circle. But it starts with the jab, and the jab comes off of that great footwork possessed by Kaitlyn Chookagian. Great defense. She blocked that punch. See, there it is. She switched. She switched.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. She lands the side kick. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're 2 more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Used every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands. Oh, nice right hand.
Nice defense by her there with the block. All right, so she lands another hook there. So just like she did in round 1, she is able to find the target at will. She looks like a pro boxer when she drops down to get power behind that hook.
Oh, yeah, she does a great job of finding where the shot is going to be able to land. If the hands go too high, she is not afraid to drive that hook into the body. If the hands go low to block the body shot, she'll feint and mix it up over the top. She is fantastic at finding that hook from both sides of the body.
Well, not in the stoppage zone yet, Daniel, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse and worse because she has not moved her head. She's got to move her head before she starts to see the strikes coming in her direction.
And she caught the kick. Oh, that's a deep gash now on the bridge of her nose. Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, what a connection over the top. She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night. Big combination. In a ton of trouble right now. Oh, no. She's getting up. Yep.
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of it.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you got to go for blood. I know it's against her. It's not her MO to be over-aggressive. But right now, it seems like it's just a matter of time before this fight gets stopped.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
So she lands the double jab now, DC. And again, she has said a lot about not just being a one-trick pony, not just being one and done, but to continue to throw volume, and she is certainly doing that tonight.
She did a fantastic job fighting behind the jab. And look at her double it up. It's a thing of beauty.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Effective with the jab. Big right hand there.
Oh, man, he's a hard.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Big uppercut. Oh, big knee to the body. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Big shots landed by her now. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Really heavy bottom half. You see it in his legs. And he looks strong, and you can tell that his base is very strong. This time he changed it up, too. You know, for a long time he trained at King's MMA with Rafael Cordero, but he went out and trained with a guy that's really gaining some steam, Jason Perillos. And he feels comfortable with this change. And sometimes you get a little complacent, and you need to make a change for your career. And RDA is looking phenomenal right now. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Oh, nice job defensively there by the bottom fighter. Feet on the hips, an aggressive push-off, and he gets back to his feet.
Right back to his feet. And look at how quick he posts his backhand, hip height right back to the feet. What an amazing job in recognition of making sure things get better before they get worse.
Must be all those Turkish get-ups he's doing in training. Nice job to escape. We'll see if he can get his offense going here. Dos Anjos gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Dos Anjos gets back up.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
You kick over at 155 pounds than Rafael Dos Anjos.
He's back in the clinch.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. 2 minutes to go. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Nice straight punch. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Going now to the body with that hook. Well done there by Gamrot.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Dos Anjos. Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. RDA gets caught by yet another straight punch. 15. Seconds.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. over and over. Each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight. Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Dos Anjos is cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Takedown defense holds up.
Let's go, push forward, let's go, attack him first.
Clipped him with the right hand there.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times did you say punch to the head?
And now some distance as they pull apart. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. You take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Nice level change.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Gamrot's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Gamrot's is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. 2 rounds in the books. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 6. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
It's a big knee.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Pretty good jab there by RDA. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed it. Nice. Nicely done. Lands a hook there. Wow, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Unable to connect with the right. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks. Oh, nice level change.
Nicely done.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Gamrot's in half guard. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Let's open up that cut.
Oh, switch kick. Nailed it. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes big double leg level change.
Dos Anjos getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Good transition. Come on, create that space. You gotta get out of
20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, I don't know. That rear hook looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
So the fight goes the distance, and man, did they entertain the masses. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Rafael Dos Anjos.
All right, a big win here tonight for the Rio de Janeiro native, former UFC lightweight champion Rafael Dos Anjos. And maybe he should have been fighting at 170 pounds a long time ago. He has been nothing if not dominant since moving up to 170 pounds. And now you can start to think about legitimate championship aspirations after this big win for RDA here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, prevailing wisdom coming in was that Curtis Blades would go for the takedown. All right, so a high-amplitude double-leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got in on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
It looks like he's getting close to his arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap. He's going to work hard to get this finish.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad. He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the... All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Double leg shot.
Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Holding the position, still working for a submission. Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position. chase the arm triangle.
Ooh, that looks tight.
He's going to work hard to try to get the finish.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell then. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Third round underway. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Double leg shot.
Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Still trying to get the submission here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guy's going to attack triangle.
All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts. So he's, another submission attempt by him now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's going to work hard to get this finish.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Blades is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad. He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
All right, so there's the final horn as the fighters go the distance here tonight, and it really was all about his takedown game. Most of the time when he changed levels, he was able to get the fight where he wanted to.
Yeah, Johnny changed levels, and he did it beautifully. He had fantastic timing on those takedowns. He had great finishes on those takedowns, and he had a commitment to scoring as many as he needed to in order to get his hand raised. And I feel like tonight he should win this victory pretty easily.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Jail Khan Mahaya
no surprise there as you heard the scorecards from Bruce Buffer. Dominant performance tonight for the Brazil. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Right, so here's the former champion, the Russian boxer Petr Yan, ready to go for this round. This man keeps that tight guard, outstanding counter striker, and not afraid to go on the attack as well if opportunities present themselves. All right, so Petr Yan at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr Yan. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach tonight.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Petr Yan.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Knee to the body, blocked. Inside leg kick is there. He ripped the body there. Lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now.
Nice block.
Back to the jab now, no good. Push kick there to the body. So just over 20 total strikes unofficially have landed for Petr Yan. Just misses with the straight left hand. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening.
Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh, my goodness. He got kicked in the head and he's still standing.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. 20 seconds left. Oh, nice jab by Yan.
Jeez, you can hear that.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen to me. You're going to land that right hand in your spot. Just keep.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys.
Ready,
He
fight?
is one of those guys
Ready.
that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And he blocked the punch there. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Oh, he got tagged something fierce there. Great combination. All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Oh, nice block. Glancing right hand lands up.
He's found his range. Now he's...
That offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find it. Oh, he hurt him again.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch. He's hurt bad.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
His nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Hurt him bad. He cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Oh, big right hand.
Yan goes for the clinch here. Looks like power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot, and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Right hook to the head block. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Left hook, right hand.
Big right hand.
Back and forth we go. Oh, big left.
He's hurt again.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh, there it is. That's it.
And that will do it.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and... You ready to fight? Ready. Let's go.
All right, ready to go with round one. As usual, a lot of travel involved for Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena, one of the best boxers in this division. But he doesn't discriminate, right? He has heard some people suggest that he can be taken down with relative ease. Della Maddalena is a worker. He has spent a lot of time working on his wrestling and his grappling because in this loaded welterweight division, there are a lot of good wrestlers and a lot of guys, because of JDM's boxing prowess, are going to be looking to take this man to the floor. Whiffs on that offering. Burns gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it.
Back to your feet. Come on, get back to your feet. Get back to your feet.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Mixing up the target, attacking the body.
And there's a takedown attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go. There, somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up that much.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Burns is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Making all these shots count. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Burns postured up in stacked guard. Could be trouble here. Heel hook looks tight.
Escape that. He can't hold you there. He can't hold you there. Escape.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Burns is back to the side control now. Attempting a choke now. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
45 seconds remain in the round. Burns got his head looking for a guillotine choke. That guillotine is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. You see there's a cut above his eye, sustained in that round. And now the cut man comes in. He'll have 60 seconds to try to close it up and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Burns gets the single leg takedown. But at least staying busy on the bottom. All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard.
Now he's postured up. He's got him stacked up. His opponent better move or the referee is going to stop this fight.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Big shot to the head.
Push kick there to the body.
Hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up with the right hook. Body shot. That jab is fat. Yes, look at that jab.
Yeah, left hook found its target. Under 3 to go, round 2.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Burns. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Massive head kick. Burns goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so some definite huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. All right, that's the end of round number 2. We now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of... seeing when his opponent was trying to attack and getting his guard up so that he's not taking damage to the face. Great defensive fight IQ shown by this fighter.
Burns going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Fight.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of it, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Holding the position, still working for a submission. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
John, it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this. He's going to go to sleep. It's over.
Oh, wow, he got out and mounted him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Burns. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to...
All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight.
Burns is going for a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. There's the top. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Gilbert Burns.
All right, so Gilbert Burns, your winner by submission. A lot of people feel like if he went this path every fight out, He'd have a lot more submissions. Chose to grapple tonight, and it paid off.
Gilbert Burns is one of the best grapplers in the world. His jiu-jitsu resume before fighting is second to not many. So to see him use that and implement that game plan tonight truly does show that when he wants to, he can be as dangerous as anyone on the ground.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, no longer the mouth from the south, Kevin Holland is a bona fide welterweight contender. It did take him a little bit of time to find the right weight class, but how about the physique? And certainly his commitment has produced the desired results of late. Guy can finish you on the feet, an outstanding submission game as well. And now that the confidence, Daniel, is getting to the level that the skills are on, this guy could be a real problem at 170 pounds. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you see?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like we're watching friends. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
His timing was impeccable on that takedown. And he is back up to his feet. Good volume with the kicks, not just one there. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Oh, nice kick.
Just missing on the high kick there.
Nice defense.
Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is.
It's those leg kicks that's eating them alive.
Secure that takedown and win the round.
Oh, what a kick. To the body, and it lands. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Take him down.
Straight punch is true. Holland's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, nice straight left. 20 seconds left. Went for the inside leg kick. Round two next. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Holland's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut to his lip.
He landed a beautiful shot that cut him on the lip. Now, listen, guys. As long as it ain't like Jairzinho Rose is striking out the ovary, you're fine. Cuts on the lip are okay unless your lip is hanging off like we have seen sometimes. That is not that. But he's got to protect it.
I got Robbie Lawler on line one, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I remember Robbie.
Lip cuts.
Oh, my God, I was thinking about that. I couldn't remember who it was, though.
All right, next round is upon us. Let's see how it plays out. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Holland. Huge block there.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now. Hit him first.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Relax. Keep your hands.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Circling to his right. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
Punches.
Oh, and there's that inside leg kick. And just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of the techniques you throw at him.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Under a minute to go.
Oh, man.
Holland gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. There's that kick. Takedown attempt late, and it's good.
Let's go. Let's work. Get to those feet.
Final seconds here.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Great round. Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Back kick there.
He is not seeing those head kicks as his opponent's foot leaves the canvas. Oh, that one landed, yep. Great timing on that double leg.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
Get those combinations going.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate after exiting the clinch. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Beautiful timing on display there. Nice takedown lands.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Takedown defense is there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Hang in there.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight.
This is a really close fight.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Michael
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.